guys, we're going to be doing a paper fold, just like this one you are seeing in the image. Just like this one you are seeing, looks like the paper is being turned or fold. So that is what we're going to be doing now. So first thing first, what to do is, let me delete the previous one. So first thing first, what to do is you bring out your ruler bar, then you pick a shape, let it be the size this way, so you can see that it's very size. So this is for you to know exactly what you are doing, exactly for you to have measurement. So as it is this way, what you do next is you just leave it at that. Then you go to opacity, you reduce the opacity to the lowest so you can see what you are doing. And you know this is a triangular, is a square shape, and since it's showing the frame, it's already showing the frame click. So what you do next is just go to your max tools. Your max tools is here, so just click on the max tools, enable it, and click the max mode should be out. The max mode should be out. So as you can see, it's already at the center here. This is already at the center. Just let the one at the center, this one at the center, let it remain at the center. So what you do now is you move this one here, this one, move it to this side. Move it to this side, to the main angle. You make sure you try as much as possible to fix it to the angle as it is. Then you move this one to this side, to this angle also. So you try as much as possible to make sure you fix them. You can see the way I move the arrows them. So that is the way you now start arranging it. If you know how to use max tools. If you don't know how to use max tools, I'll be doing a video on it, so just watch out for it on the channel on how to use max tools. So this is you arranging it. You arrange it bit by bit. For it, you straighten this side, the half of it. You straighten the half of it to make sure it is straightened to an extent. So this also, you will just blend it in a bit small so it will look open. You can see the way I'm blending it in. At the same time, using both hands on it, so you can see it. So this side also, you try to blend it and try to make it equal as best as you can. So this is it. You are done with this first part. So what you just need to do is just to click your OK. Then you come back to your opacity and you increase the opacity. You can see it. So this is the first thing, and you're already done with it. So what you need to do now is come to your layers and lock it, then hide it. You've locked it and hide it, then pick another shape again, the same thing, the way it is like this. You let it be. You go to your opacity, you reduce it also. After reducing it also, you go to your max tools. This is very simple and straightforward this time around. So what you just need to do now is you carry this side, you can see this side, move it down to this place, to this angle here. Try as much as possible to make sure it is fixed. So this, you do this one also, you try as much as possible to make sure it fits. Then that is it. Then you try to use the handles to straighten it, to make sure it's straightened along the line. That is why you are using the ruler measuring this thing for it to show. So you try to fix this also to make sure everything is straightened. Everything is straightened. So that is that. You make sure everything is straightened. So so that is just it. You are done with that side. Then now this side, you try to straighten here also. Straighten it to your best. To how best you can. You can see it. We are done with those two sides, and this is the last one. And you just try to make sure it is straight. It is straight also. You take it back, and voila, you are done. So after finishing, you just enable it, click out. It should be out. Sorry, we are supposed to have done all these settings before we start, but nevertheless, it's the same thing. You just click out and click OK. So you go back to your opacity now and you increase your opacity. You can see it. This is what you have done here by getting half of the triangle. So this is it. So what you do now is you enable the both. You enable the both of them. Then you make sure the first one which is this first one. This first one, you make sure you take it up. It's up while the second one is marked down. So what we do now is clicking the up one first. You go to your color. Give it a gradient color. You give it a gradient color. So let me do the coloring from afresh. You just bring the lighter part here. You bring the lighter part. Okay, the darker part should be down. Look at towards where it is. I think it should be dark towards to this side, since it's half. So you check. Let me see the color. Let's give it. It should be a bit white. So you can see. So you check. Okay, the dark part is still not visible. So you try to bring the dark part up a bit. So you can see it just like this. You can see it. You can see the effect here. That it's darkened a bit. So that is what we are trying to get. Then to the second one, you just click the second one and also give it a gradient color. Reversing your setting. So the first one, the lighter part was here. So now the lighter part will be down, while this one will be up. This way, you give this lighter part the white color, so that it will come up a bit. So that you give it this color. Then you check. Okay, it's too dark. So now it's too dark. You bring it up a bit to the middle. Yes, let's see. And voila, you've gotten what you need. So what you just need to do is try to cover up this. If there's any space here, try to cover up the space. Try to cover it up a bit. So you use your movement tool. You can see it. I've covered up the space. So this is okay. So what you do next is just for you to merge them together, and you are done. Once you succeed in merging them together, you are done. So we've merged them together, so you can see it. So that is that. So what you just need to do is you just take them down. So you can see it. You can reduce it, and you can see you just place it wherever, however you want it. So you see it. You can see it. There's no how you change the color to still look cute. There's no background or design you place on it. It will look as if the edge is being fooled. So that is just that, and we are done. So what you just need to do is, if you want to do to any edge, just rotate and you fix. You can see you're done. You rotate and you fix like that, and we are done to the whole side. So that is that. See you next time.